What's up, good people? Give me a minute while I figure out how to turn my camera on. There we go. I almost forgot. It's been a minute. Gotta stop taking these breaks. Hi. Let me open this up a little bit if I can. Give me just a second, guys. I don't want to overpower the screen. So, there you go. That's a little better. That's enough. You guys can see me. It's been a minute. Well, first off, shout out to um, God, the people who have been dinging me up and won't let me not address the fact that Jolie Moose's murderer has been officially charged. Thank you for, I guess, poking me. You know, it's only right that I address it. Most of you know of this particular case because of me. Um, and followed it with me from, I guess, her just being a note on Facebook of a family just wanting their daughter to come home safe, to the search parties and the theories about who, what, when, and where. It's been a bit of a roller coaster ride when it came to Jolie Musa, and it was a lot different than a lot of the cases that we have followed together because we kind of followed this one from the very beginning, since the very, what was it, like the very same week she came up missing, and it was a journey. It was a bit much, and yeah, it kind of got me because I went from just following it like everyone else to being privy to a whole lot of information along the ride. So it got a bit, I became a little attached, like she was one of my kids because, you know, when you get so much information, anyway, you know how that thing goes. Um, like most of you, I wanted her to come home safely. Gosh, we were pushing hard for this baby to come home safely. And we had a lot of theories about who, what, when, and where. And a lot of us got it wrong, um, including myself. I had some theories, man. It was some weirdos coming out the woodwork when it came to the possibilities of Jolie Moose's murderer. A lot of people suspected her father, which I didn't get that one, but hey, to each his own, right? It's all about, I guess, going along the journey together. But it turns out it was her boyfriend. Um, that was such an, you know how sometimes the thing that seems the most likely, so you don't choose it, like that sounds too easy. If it was him, they'd have charged him already. So it got to be someone else. So I didn't really put it on him because it was like he's down the street and around the corner. Why hadn't they picked him up if it's him? So I went with the other theories, you know. Um, and if it was somebody that young, I didn't think that she would be missing for so long. And the fact that it seemed like her body was planted, and it seemed so out of the scope of something that a teenage boy could do. So that's part of the reason why I didn't look at him as, you know, the key suspect. Um, it's still unknown whether he acted alone. It's just new. He was just arrested yesterday. Um, and that's great news. That's a form of sense of closure for the family. You know, at least now they have a face to put with the act that took their daughter's life, their family member's life, and that in itself is a bit of, you know, nothing can bring them back. You know, we all know that, but hey, you know, this is step one. And I did see where the police were combing through one of the ponds in the area, one of the little lake ponds in the area, for, I guess, any remnants of possible evidence. She died of being smothered and blunt force trauma. So maybe they're looking for the item that caused the blunt force trauma. You know, with them having him in custody, maybe it's something that he disclosed that let them know that maybe they should be looking and combing that area to find that object. Yeah, I pretty much had an idea of kind of how she died, um, being beaten and so forth. I didn't quite know about the smothering, so that was some news. Poor baby. Poor baby. Yeah. Again, thank you guys for chiming into my comments saying, "Hey, yo, Nikki, yo, hello, get on it. I need to hear from you. This is what's happening right now. I need you to say something." So I just want to send prayers and blessings up to the family. It got to be hard, dealing with this. Anything like this, you can't imagine the amount of pain that goes through a family's dynamic. Just the whole dynamic of that family has changed. And prayers up to those guys and continued strength as they go through the trial process. I'm sure there's more to come to light because I still don't believe that this young man single-handedly did everything. It was a lot going on. You know, um, body just popped up out of nowhere. It just I don't know. I still got questions. I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions in regards to it as well. If you've been following it the way I have, so um, I guess I'm ready to know all of the what. You know, we got this one person. Ding. I'm sure there's more to it. Can't wait to see how that plays out. Just happy to have some closure for this young lady and her family, most of all. Um, what's up, Keeks? How you guys doing? I know I've been MIA. My bad. Yeah, and I'm sorry to be chiming in on such a somber note. Hey, kids. Oh, hey kids. Well, I was chiming in because Jolie Moose's murderer has been arrested. It was her uh, ex-boyfriend, the one that was brought in previously for past domestic violence. Um, like I was saying a little earlier, he didn't seem like the obvious person only because I just felt like they'd have got him then. But maybe they were waiting for him to turn 18, Something about somebody being arrested for murder as a minor, the way they handle it. And then there's a different level when you become an adult after you reach the 18 threshold. Things are handled a little more extreme, a little more firm. So maybe they were kind of playing it out, you know what I mean? Trying to wait for this young man to become of age so he can truly pay for his crime the way an adult should pay for that crime. And if that's the way they paid it, then kudos, because anybody that can go and do something like this to someone that they claim they love, they deserve every bit that the authorities can, do to them. So kudos to them if that's the way they played it out. That's the only sense I can make of not arresting him for the murder initially. They figured they'd get him for the domestic, play that out, let that run its course, and boom, birthday pop, get his ass at 18. I'm with it. I'm with it. Get his goddamn ass and make him spill the tea on who, what, when, how, where, and all of it. Because as I stated, I really don't think he did this one alone. If he did the murder alone, I don't believe that he did the whole plant the body, cover up the evidence, don't tell. I think some friends knew some shit that they did not tell. I just really do. I'm just saying. And speaking to some people, if you kept up with any of my lives and any of the things that I put out about Jolie Musa, you saw the interviews with the friends and a little conversation with the aunt and et cetera, et cetera. I think some people didn't keep it 100 when it came to this baby and bringing the truth to light. Man, I think a whole lot of shit. I'm just saying. I think that some people may become guilty in regards to what's the term? I'm not all savvy with all these technical terms and shit. What's the term when you guilty for hiding the fact that you know some shit? Whatever that is. When you guilty of not telling all the tea. You know what I mean? Um, you don't lie, but you don't tell the truth. You know what I mean? You know who. They was close like this. All of them is close knit. They knew who. They knew the what. I'm just saying, they knew. And somebody was a part of covering some of that shit up. You know? I just believe that. In my heart, I believe that. But hey, I've been wrong a couple times in this one, so hell, I could be wrong now, but I doubt it. You know, I doubted on that. I think some friends knew some shit. Well, my lives don't never last very long, so I won't hold you good people up. I just wanted to chime in and give my 2 cent. I'm happy that this young man was arrested for this murder. I know this is going to play out bigger than what it is right now. I know some other people may be at fault for this one. I just feel it. I just feel it. It's going to be some more justice to play out when it comes to Jolie Musa. That's going to give her family a lot more relief. Because I remember how that family was playing it during this also. How they were kind of cold shouldering a lot of folks. Because you know what I mean? They felt something. So this is going to be interesting. Peace and love to you guys. Can't wait to chime in again with another update in regards to this because I know there's, like I said, it's gonna be more. Keep me posted just in case I'm not in the loop and I'm busy in life doing whatever. I love the way you guys chimed in and tapped me on my shoulder on this one. Thank you. And if something pops and drops and I miss it and you don't see me on here talking about it, pop your girl on the shoulder and let me know. Because sometimes life happens, guys. Peace and loves. Blessings up. Uh, Talk to you guys next time. It's your girl, Tanika Nikki. Peace. I love you. Also. Bye, Keeks. I gotta figure out how to stop it. We in the game. Oh. Alright, here we go. I think I go here. Boom. Then boom.